Aloha my kako TikTok. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing a user who has been an agitator to the Hawaiian community here on this app, as well as somebody that I consider to be dangerous and predatory. This is a trigger warning because this video will have themes of sexual assault and child predation. For starters, I've had this user blocked for a while because they post a lot of misinformation about Hawaii and they target a lot of Native Hawaiian creators.
Hawaii was not a part of the Pacific slave trade.
Hello, TikTok. Are you sure this guy is not a white supremacist? Dear TikTok, all that time in Hawaii and never learned a Micronesian language? All right, Hawaii, I've got a question. So if you're Kanaka Maoli and you're enlisted in the U.S. military, you get orders to serve stationed in Hawaii. Are you illegally occupying Hawaii?
However, the reason I'm making this video is much more serious than his microaggressive content. As you can see, this man is a registered sex offender for sexual abuse in the first degree, and this is not the first time this information has came to TikTok. Several different Hawaiian and local creators have been calling this out. And because of this one video that he posted recently is pretty alarming.
It is a state, and it is one of the few states that diagnosed sexual predators can live anywhere they want without restriction on their housing, or even can be homeless if they should so choose.
He also posted this a while ago.
Honolulu, Hawaii is not even one of the 10 most expensive cities to live in the world. It would be cheaper to move to Hilo on the Big Island than to move to the mainland.
Now, why would a registered sex offender be looking up information about cost of living in Hawaii, albeit his information was inaccurate? And why would he be looking up the laws for where a sex offender could live in Hawaii? Now, if you take a look through his content, you'll notice he also brings up Micronesians a lot. He also likes to consistently bring up the very real and huge issue of racism towards Micronesians in Hawaii, but weaponizes it solely against Kanaka Maoli or Native Hawaiians, who are not the only demographic that participate in this horrible and racist stigma and behavior. Now, what's extremely alarming is that he follows a lot of Micronesian minors. And he poses himself as an ally and advocate to the Micronesian community to lure them in. Hawaii has a significant Micronesian population, and if you remember, he likes to bring up how cheap it is to live on Hawaii Island. Now, I don't know what this man's intentions or capabilities are, but as a Native Hawaiian mother living on Hawaii Island with mixed Micronesian children, all of this is a red flag. To my Hawaii community, I hope you are well aware of the danger that this man poses, especially to the Micronesian community in Hawaii with minor children. I'm advising everybody to please report this man's account for minor safety issues. He is a registered sex offender following hundreds of Micronesian children, many of whom follow him back, and he has the ability to privately message them.